Hi, this is Eternal King here bringing you another channel update. So every now and then, for people who've been watching the channel for a while, they know that I like to do chill little chatting videos, just talking about like where I'm at with my life and things like that. Most recent topic of interest is career stuff. So again, the topic of one's career is, of course, very challenging for a lot of people. It's deeply personal, and it's also deeply unique to your personal experiences. So, in my case, I find myself in a very interesting position. Recently single, not tied down to any one place or person in particular. Essentially, infinite potential, infinite opportunities, infinite room for personal growth and development. So, on that kind of line of discussion, I have been offered, not offered or presented an offer, but I am interviewing for a very high level marketing executive position. And I'm not going to go into any details. That literally could be anything. But suffice to say that it would be the next massive break in my career, to such an insane degree that it would almost be, like winning the lottery or winning the career lottery, essentially. And it's actually interesting because a lot of my best career developments have come off of, breakups or being scorned in one way or another. I was in a relationship for 3 years, and it was only after that relationship ended that I was able to become successful online marketer. They call it a digital marketer. I was only able to do that after a substantial relationship had ended. And here I am, coming out of another breakup where I might be foregoing the next big break in my life. I think that's very interesting. I think that is like a uniquely male experience, where, off of something bad, you essentially, a lot of guys will hit the gym, they'll get buff. I am not buff. I do not go to the gym. But there are other ways to upgrade your value other than simply lifting cast iron objects. Another way to upgrade your value is, of course, to upgrade your mind or the application of your mind. So some people will do online training or education. I did that already. I did a 6-month project management program, but I didn't really know what the application of that would be or if anyone really cared. It turned out people do care about at least the more extended programs that are offered by the likes of Google and Meta and things like that. And yeah, so it's possibly going to lead to a massive upgrade in my career, possibly double the salary, just based on what I'm interviewing for. That would be huge. That would be huge for, a small town Ontario boy to be able to do that at a transitional phase of his life. And you also have the implications of that where, like, okay, well, that means I can start buying the things that I want to buy, whether they are nicer clothing, nicer suits. You can start going out to restaurants that you want to go out to because God knows with inflation, none of us can afford to eat out anymore. You can afford to date and pursue romantic relationships in a non-constrained fashion because obviously when you date in a constrained fashion, that breeds resentment. You have to tell them, no, we can't afford to do that. No, we can't eat out. No, we can't. I can't just buy you gifts. No, we can't do this. We can't do that because you have priorities. You have financial goals. You have life goals. And it's only if you essentially make these big swings in your life and in your career that you're able to start doing the things you've always wanted to do, that you've always intended to do. You just weren't able to literally afford to do so. So that's the interesting path I find myself now, where I might be going through a transformative phase when before I was in a transitional phase in my career and in my life. And it also means that perhaps in terms of this channel, we'll be slowing down the content a little bit. Obviously, if I get busy, or maybe it just falls through and then we're back to business as usual. But obviously, you guys know I don't get paid to run this gaming channel. I just provide it for free entertainment and free discussion for like-minded gamers like myself. who are interested in forming a community and talking about the games that we love. That was the intent, and I think for the most part, this channel is like positive energy, mostly civil discussion, a place where a lot of educated people can present their opinions on certain subjects, and for the most part, it's not just like hate and ignorance and kind of the more bro side of gaming. It is, you know, good people, I'd like to think. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. So again, you know, I'll let you know in terms of the channel if there's going to be massive scheduling changes, if I have to go from like a daily upload system to like a potentially a weekly upload system. Obviously, my life goal is to kind of take priority, and you know, you have to feed yourself and clothe yourself, and pay rent and pay your mortgage and all this good stuff. So if there are big breaks that allow me to do that sort of thing more expediently, that'll take priority over this channel. This is Eternal King, signing out.